Hey guys, you might have heard that our number one service call is reconnecting a Enphase Envoy or Enphase IQ Gateway, as they call it, to a Wi-Fi signal. And for some reason, they just lose connection sometimes. Other times, people change their Wi-Fi password and or they change their router, they get new internet service. For one reason or another, the Enphase gateway device needs to be reconnected to Wi-Fi. Well, I just ran into a really strange one, and if you're having a hard time, check your password and see if it has a strange symbol in it or a non-numeric or alphabetic symbol in it. For example, ampersands. I just discovered that an ampersand in a password will not work with an Enphase gateway. And as crazy as that sounds, but I'm guessing there's other characters that it doesn't like, maybe slashes, backslashes, pipe symbols, things like that. So if you know of any other characters that don't work with a gateway device, put it down in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate it, and I'll pin that to the top with all the characters that don't work. But I know for sure an ampersand does not work, at least on the gateway device that I was trying to reconnect. So the question becomes, how do you reconnect that device if you have that problem? One way you can do it is if the homeowner's router has a guest network capability, you can set up a guest network with a simple password. Usually guest networks don't require a real strong password, so you can put in something simple and connect it to that guest network. Another thing you can do is put in a Wi-Fi extender, however, or an access point. Extenders, the cheap ones that you buy on the internet, a lot of times they just pass through the password and you can't set a new password for the extended network name. So that may or may not work in your scenario, especially if you have this problem with a character in the password that doesn't work, that the gateway doesn't like. One thing that I've been able to do is connect a Wi-Fi extender to a network and then use a Ethernet cable to go between that Wi-Fi extender and the gateway. And that can be a pretty reliable way of doing things. As long as that Wi-Fi extender stays connected to the main network, it will have an internet connection for the gateway device. And then, of course, you can do power line networking and creating a completely new access point with a new network SSID, a new password. That could definitely work as well. A lot of different ways to skin that cat. But as we all know, the Enphase gateway device does not have a terribly strong Wi-Fi radio in it, so you need a really good signal. A lot of times that involves putting a Wi-Fi extender in, unfortunately, because that's just one other thing to deal with. But I hope that helps someone out there. Again, if you know of characters that don't work in the network name or network password for the gateway device, please leave them in the comments, and I'd be happy to share that with the world. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.